What's up, people? Zach Attack here, bringing another reaction video to Link Click Season 1, Episode 10, Trap. Instant because I saw the title of it, but I talked about being a setup, but it's like, how did he jump into the how did Shin go into that camera or picture, but the kid that's supposedly paralyzed looked like he's right there killing her? But then supposedly there's another camera footage of Emma actually walking alone at a bridge, meaning her body was only there because she committed suicide at a bridge. Unless somebody else did it, push her off the bridge. Because they're saying the guy that supposedly killed her was in the hospital, paralyzed, prior to Emma dying. So that makes no sense at all, if that's the case. The excitement out of the episode, I don't know why, it just made me want to cry just because it's like so confusing. I never felt like I wanted to cry just being confused. in a funny way, not like cry. But let's see what happens this episode. I'm definitely interested. Wow. You know, there's a weird thing that not weird thing, but I'm gonna say, what if the trap is from Emma's, is not from Emma's, from Susie Friend? Yeah, you witnessed this. So how does this make sense? Yeah, I would say something. Yeah, she's kidnapped. I hope he has a suspicion and doesn't just think that this girl's naturally like that. He's done it multiple times, texted and called her. Okay. Days. I never miss any photos. People send me things, so 12 hours, though. I mean, Susie knows now what you guys actually can do. Which I thought she knew the whole time for some reason. What's going on? Why is she laughing like that? I thought a jump scare was going to happen. There's a shadow of somebody right there. What is that? I'll be like, I'm good. I ain't checking that. Somebody with some mask, too. He technically can. You just don't want him to be doing that to alternate the timeline. But at the same time, nobody at the present time knows she's dead. So bringing her back to the timeline, back to life, if you save her, if he goes in her head, mind to save her, would be all right. It's not like she was just dead for months, years, and then all of a sudden she's back to life. And people would be like, wait, you're not her. Like, and then people will try to kill her, thinking she's just a clone, a fake AI robot of her at that point. But nobody knows that she's dead yet, so might as well try and save her now. Hold up. Oh, I had to get that out. I don't like to do what I do on camera, not to make it sound weird, to get those anxiety feelings out. I usually, like, as weird as that looks, I'm not gay. But it's the only way to get that. It won't go away unless I do that. And it fucking makes me have anxiety. And then when I do it, it goes away. Hate doing it because people think I'm something else. And I'm like, no. Fuck no. She's dead. In that house, in that room, in that apartment. She's dead. And he can't just sit there and tell the guy to break into the apartment because she's dead. Okay, that's the Emma. So okay. Oh, so did they kind of just lie to the girl, saying that they can't save her friend, but actuality, yeah, that's a problem. He's in her body now, but it's weird because he's a guy in a girl's body, so her being close to, it makes it awkward because it's him. It's him. himself. It's weird because he has to talk to himself. Wait a minute. Something's going to happen, though. He's arguing with himself. That makes it so bad. But at least it's not like that show I used to watch that I actually liked. It'd be cool if they made a second one of it. God, what was it called? Project Almanac, with a bunch of teenagers going back in time, finding a time machine from this kid's dad that died. But the difference was they see each other, they disappear and die. In this case, he sees himself, but he's not dying and disappearing from reality. So that's the good thing. So, what? So then in this case, because he's being framed so bad, it got to his head and he becomes an actual murderer based off that. Well, she knows now, naturally. She did say that too. But there's a part of me that thinks she only said that because that was her friend that doesn't know. But Susie naturally didn't know herself. Unfortunately, you're saying that to the actual him at the same time. So, adults. Okay. Okay, so they're not sister and brother because he said it like that. You think your parents You think my parents abandoned me too? Yeah, I thought they were brother and sister in some strange way. We just haven't gotten the hint yet. But now. Old lady. Only if she knew she's actually telling him this. Him. Yeah. Okay, so it was that earthquake episode. So that earthquake also killed his parents. I thought that was just like a hypothetical thing, but no, it actually killed his parents. Thinking that they died by something else, but since the latest thing he heard about was the earthquake thing, he's like, I think my parents were there too and died. In actuality, they died by somebody else, like a murderer, hypothetically. I was like, face masks? Duh. I'm dumb. They're painting. Obviously, you're going to have to use face masks. Pop my shoulder trying. Ew. Diet soda? No. I've tried diet before and it's gross. Diet anything. Even my favorite soda, root beer. You put diet version of that? Nope. I'm done. I'm done drinking soda. Okay. Only she knew. Yeah. Only if you knew. I can't read that. That doesn't help. 130? Watch it be a shocking thing. And that paralyzed guy was not even the killer either. Well, there's the hair color's the same. But it doesn't mean that it can be him. It can be anybody with yellow hair. But how did he get in the house? Is the question. 5 minutes. Well, at least ahead of time, he already knows. Yeah. Well, at least he knows he's in the kid bathroom. So at least when he attacks, she can stop it. He can stop it. Mom, what? What was that? Was there two of them? Why did it show that guy's in a different... Wait, that dude's not even in the bathroom. Whole different place. There's two of them. What now? I hope they got him. So, well, there's a part of me that wonders, that paralyzed guy that originally was like, oh, I'm gonna kill this girl, make you my new friend thing, like he was saying, because of him being framed this whole time. But what if that's not even still him? It's just somebody else with blonde hair. That'd be crazy. But anyways, we'll have to see what happens next episode. But peace. See people next time.